Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Elsa Dwipa. Today I am going to review a textbook of 13 things mental strong people don't do, the author Ami Morin. Stay tuned guys. In the book, Certain Things Mental Strong People Don't, the author Amy Morin share practical strategies to help readers develop great mental strength and overcome challenge in life. Morin and psychiatrist and distance cleaning social worker from her personal experience and professional background to offer insight and advice on how to control your emotion, talk, and action. These chapter ones, they don't waste this time feeling sorry for themselves. Chapter this tell a story about life is full of unexpected challenges and sometimes they can seem insurmountable, but it is important to remember that mentally strong people don't let this setback define them. Instead, they learn to get back up and keeping moving forward. One key factor in developing mental strength is learning to focus on gratitude rather than self-pity. This means looking at the positive in your life, even in the midst of difficulties. When we focus on what we have rather than what we lack, we are better able to cope with adversity and find solutions to our problems. One inspiring example of this is Marla Ruyan, who refused to let her degenerative eye disease hold her back. Instead, she turned to have love of running and became a world class athlete, setting world record at the Paralympics by focusing on her strength and what she called to rather than her limits. Ryan was able to achieve great things about gratitude is not just good for mental strength, it is also good for physical health. And chapter 2, they don't give away their power. Chapter this tell a story about how we think and feel when we say things like he made me mad or I have to work late. We're giving other power over our emotion and choice. Instead, mentally strong people take control of their feelings by recognizing that their choice are they on they might say I'm choosing to stay late instead of I have to work late. Once inspiring example of mental strength is Oprah Winfrey, who overcame a difficult childhood and numerous setbacks to emotion and disrupt our life. By practicing forgiveness, we can take back control and focus on our own growth and well-being. This chapter 3, they don't shy away from change. Chapter this tell a story about is an inevitable part of life and the way you approach it can significantly affect your mental strength. If you are resistant to change, you might find that your life remains stagnant and you struggle to make progress. On the other hand, embracing change and committing to it can help you overcome obstacles and achieve success. An excellent example of a mental strong individual who embraced change in Judge Great Metin, who turned his life around after a troublesome yet and criminal part Martin did not let his part define him and instead sought change, finding new way to serve his community and eventually becoming a judge to make progress and embrace change. This chapter 4, they don't waste energy on things they can control. This chapter is about a common issue that many people face. This type of thinking can lead unnecessary anxiety and can harm relationships. It involves feeling the need to control everything and believing that the only way things can be done correctly is by doing it oneself. However, this mentality is not healthy and can lead to more harm to good agreed. It is important to understand that worrying about the outside of our control is a waste of energy. Instead, we solve focus on what we can control and make this best of the situation has so then those who are less control lead happier life and have better relationship. Therefore, it's essential to recognizing the thing outside of our control and focus on what we can change to increase our overall well-being. This chapter 5. Then don't worry about pleasing everyone. This chapter about focusing on pleasing everyone around us may seem like an kind and generous approach, but in reality it can negative impact our mental strength. It is important to understand that we cannot control how others feel, and attempting to do so can be a wasted of time and energy. Instead, we should learn to make choices that align with our value and act according even if that means disappointing or upsetting others. For instance, consider the story of Angela, who I made to please the man she did by taking on personality traits that weren't authentic to herself. By doing this, she began to lose her true self and priorities the feeling of other over her own. This made her mentality weak and ultimately prevent her from being true to herself. It is important to remember that we cannot control how others feel, and we should focus on being true to ourselves rather than trying to please everyone around us. This chapter 6. They don't fear taking calculated risks. This chapter about many people struggle with the fear of taking risks. It is natural to feel hesitant about making big decisions in life, such as pursuing a new career or starting a business. However, it is essential to carefully assess the potential risks and benefit before making any major change. One effective way to do this is to ask yourself. It is also important to remember that taking risks does not always have to involve making life-changing decisions. Something it can be as simple as stepping out of your comfort zone and trying something new, such as speaking in public or traveling to a new place. Taking this small risk and can help you build confidence and prepare you for bigger challenge down. Conclusion. Taking risks and facing your fear is essential for building mental strength and achieving personal growth. By carefully assessing potential risks and benefits, stepping outside of your comfort zone and changing yourself to try and think you can develop the correct and confident necessary to success in life. This chapter 7. They don't dwell on the past. This chapter is about many people find themselves stuck in the past, either reminiscing about bad experience or idealizing on the past, prevent us from feeling enjoying the present hard work what was able to use here experience to learn, grow, and help others. If you find yourself struggling to move forward from a difficult phase, there are steps you can take. First, give yourself permission and to enjoy your life despite the challenge you may have faced. It is also helpful to remember the lesson you learned from your experience and to try to look at the situation objective. objectively. Forgiveness, but of other and of yourself, can also help uh, to relieve the burden to burden of negative emotion. By taking this step, you can begin to move forward and live your life to the and live your life to this fullest. These chapters A, they don't make the same mistake over and over. This chapter is about making mistake is a natural part of life and a valuable opportunity for growth. Unfortunately, many of us have been conditioned to view mistake as failure, leading to embarrassment and embarrassment. However, a hallmark of mental strength in the ability to learn from mistakes and take steps to avoid repeating them in the future. Roland Macy for videos and inspiring, uh, ins- inspiring example of how mistake can ultimately lead to success after struggle. To attract customer to his right good store due to a fruit location and failure rate, he used his experience to make better decisions in the future. Making mistake is an opportunity for growth, not failure. By learning from your mistake, you can become mentally stronger and more successful in all aspects of your life. This chapter 9, they don't reason other people's success. This chapter is about it is to feel envious when we see others achieve success that we decide. However, it is important to recognize that envy can lead to the negative feeling and may hinder our own growth and progress. Instead, we can learn from the success of others and use into into our advance. It is important to recognize that success is not a fine resort, and the success of others does not diminish our own potential for success. By adapting a mindset and learning from the success of others, we can achieve on our own goal and experience. This chapter 10, they don't give after they first failure. This chapter is about the fear of failure is a common fear that can hold us back from achieving our goals. However, um, successful individual view failure as an opportunity to learn and improve and are willing to take risks despite and the possibility of failure. Thomas Edison is a great example of this mindset. Although he is most famous for inventing this light bulb, he also had many other inventions that failed rather than viewing these failures as setback. He saw them as learning opportunities and used each one to get close to this ultimate success. Research has shown that hard work and perseverance are more important than natural talent when it comes to achieving success. By constantly practicing and not giving up the process toward achieving success. By adopting a growth mindset and saying failure as an opportunity to learn and grow, we can overcome our fear of failure and reach our full potential. This chapter 11, they don't fear alone time. This chapter is about in today busy world, silence is often hard to come by. We are constantly surrounded by noise uh, and distraction, which can lead to stress and mental exhausting. However, research shows that spending time alone is quiet contemplation can have powerful benefit for our mental and emotional well-being. By international creating moment of silence in our daily life, we can cultivate breathe mindfulness, creatively, and inner peace. One effective way to incorporate silence into your daily routine. In conclusion, incorporating moment of silence and mindfulness into your daily routine can have profound benefit for your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. This chapter 12, they don't feel the world owes them anything. This chapter is about it is common for parents to praise their children for their achievement by failing to teach to them to take responsibility can result in a sense of entitlement as they grow up. This entitlement can have serious consequences as seen is the case of ten coach, who wealthy parent condoled him and failed to teach him responsibility when he killed four people while driving under the influence. His lawyer argued that he suffered from influenza and he received a rehabilitation sentence instead of first time. However, entitlement is not limited to wealthy family, as many people have a tendency to believe that the university owns them something mentally strong. Individual refers to have a sense of entitlement and focus on giving rather than taking. Important to teach children to the value of taking responsibility and the importance of giving back to the community by focusing on the on this principle. We can create a social that is mentally strong and resilient. This chapter 13, they don't expect immediate result. This chapter is about developing patience is a key ingredient and in achieving success, but it can be difficult to maintain the necessary mindset. When results do not come immediately, studies have shown that many people abandon their relation after only a few weeks, largely because they paternalistic experience and creates illness. This factor and can discourage people and make them more likely to give up together to overcome this challenge. It is important to accept that change is not easy and that reshaping your goals will take hard work and dedication. It is also important to avoid getting discouraged by slow progress as improvement may be subtle and difficult to recognize. By staying committed and maintaining a positive attitude, you can increase your chance of success in the long run. Okay, maybe that's all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.